friends! It's been a while since I have filmed anything else, literally, than concert vlogs, because for some reason everyone decided to come to Finland in October, so the concerts are now behind us. So I thought I would bring the book content back, especially because I have had literally the worst reading slump of the year. I read like 2 books last month, which is very little for me because I have read over 200 books this year so far. I feel like we are finally getting out of it, and I feel like maybe filming this video is going to help. I mean, I do have a lot of school stuff to get through, but there is always time for books, in my opinion. Should we go through the books I'm reading at the moment? Because despite the fact that I haven't been reading that much lately, I have so many unfinished books, which is kinda insane. But I'm listening to Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Power. I'm at 84% now, and I should have dropped this one. Like, it sounded super interesting. It's about this girl who has lived her full life with her mom and knows absolutely nothing about the rest of her family. And then she finds a clue about her grandma and leaves her mother and goes to her mom's hometown. And things get kind of insane there. And it sounded super interesting, but I got no clue what's going on, honestly, and I'm not sure I care, but I feel like I'm too far to give up now. Mom did not raise quitter, okay? The other book I'm reading at the moment is Brothers by Alex van Halen, which is a biography, memoir kind of thing about him, his brother and the band. I actually started because my dad likes the band, because he always listens me ramble about bands I like, so I was like, I will read a book about the band he likes so I can talk to him about the bands he likes, because I'm nice like that. I'm also reading Lady Macbeth by Reid. As you can probably guess from the title, it's based on Shakespeare's Lady Macbeth. It's like retelling, reimagining of her story. I was super excited about it, but besties, I am struggling. Like, I speak really good English, but there are so many words I just don't know, and I am tired of googling them every 5 minutes. So we might drop that one. I was reading the Studying Droning, and I didn't finish that either. But I'm excited about this one, so we might pull through, who knows? I also got The Ghost of Oz from the library. I haven't started it yet, but it's about this girl who wants to find a proof of ghosts existing or supernatural life existing. Then she meets an upperclassman who died a while back, who is a ghost now. She's like, yes, I will help you prove that ghosts exist, but then first you have to take my sister on a date. And we actually have also a physical read. This is Bloom. It's a graphic novel about this boy and his family owns a bakery and something, and I have barely started it and I don't really remember. I have had this one in my shelf for years. I never picked it up for some reason. I'm gonna be moving in sometime in the future, so I've been trying to empty my bookshelves a bit because I have a lot, so this one will be looking for a new home after I finish it. But also it's really beautiful and it's like all blue, the artwork, so I really like it so far. Excited to finish this one as well. And the last book I'm currently reading, barely started actually as well, but it's the Silvermist and the Ladybug Curse. It's part of the Tales of Pixie Hollow series, which I was obsessed with when I was a child, but only few of the books were ever translated into Finnish. Now as an adult I have been hunting down the English versions to read. So yes, that's all the books I'm reading at the moment. I expect a lot more updates in this chair, because I don't really have any other place to film in this apartment, so here is to hoping it will be a good reading week, but also... Okay, so it's about an hour later now, and I just finished Burn Our Bodies Down, and honestly, I have no idea what I just read. Like, It's the family drama. I usually love those, but it was just weird. I don't know. Maybe like 2 stars because I did have fun at some point. Welcome to the kitchen! The lighting is absolutely horrible, but that's what you get. Started listening to Ghost of Oz, but I got in like 10 minutes in and then I got distracted and started filming TikToks, and now we are gonna make some food. I was like, oh no, I'm running out of rice. No, bestie, you are not. How much should I make? Half a cup. Not really a half a cup. Maybe a half a cup. Half a cup. How much half cups that is? Or actually, should we use the... Oh my god! Well, fuck my life. Okay, didn't even spill that much. How much was that? That was 3. No. Well, at least I have the video. I can check. That's kinda a lot. Anyways, guys, please remember to wash your rice. Speaking about the books, now that I'm making a video about the books, I've seen so many of those videos where people are like, since when is book talk political? And I'm like, bestie, it has always been political, because books are political, the very act of reading is political. Have you guys not read the books you have read? Like, I don't get it, okay. And yeah, I'm gonna continue the Ghost of Oz while cooking, so I will see you guys later. Hi guys, it's Tuesday at the moment and I just got back home from doing my English exam. Guess 2 times if I got the topic I didn't want, because that's exactly the topic I got. For reading, I don't have that many updates. I've been listening to the Ghost of Oz a bit. The e-library app, it's so bad, it's so hard to use. If someone from the people are watching it, it's so hard. Please do something to the app. And it doesn't even show how much you have like read of the book. I just know I have 8 hours left. I'm gonna continue Bloom, the graphic novel, in just a moment and hopefully finish it this time. I was gonna finish it yesterday, but it's such a heavy graphic novel that my wrist started to hurt, so I stopped reading it. Also my hold on Song of Huntress by... But yeah, I had a hold on the audiobook and it arrived, which is great because I've been super excited to read it, but also bad because I have so many other books and it's almost 19 hours, I think. So that's a long book, but it's looking very good. I also picked up this from my shelf. I'm hopefully going to read this at some point this week. Sayaka Murata's Convenience Store Woman is one of my all-time favorite books. Okay, I'm gonna rave about the Convenience Store Woman for a bit. It's about Keiko, who is 36 years old, and she has never had a boyfriend, and she has been working at the convenience store for 18 years. And everyone keeps asking her when she's getting married, when she will get better job, but she's very happy at the convenience store and she doesn't really want her life to change, and it's about that and how she navigates life. I read this few years ago after I had graduated from high school and I really loved it. I really related to Keiko as a character, and this book was really the first time I was like, oh, you don't have to aim to the top, you can just settle for a simple life, and that's okay. I haven't been really into annotating books, but this is one of my favorites, so I think I'm gonna do that this time. Why is it so dark? It's barely 4 p.m. Anyways, I finished Bloom. It was okay. I really liked the art style and the coloring, but story was kinda not really boring, but you know, something, yeah, I don't know. I did like it, but it's going to the sell pile over there. So hopefully someone else will love it more than I did and give it a new home. I'm really tired, but thankfully I don't have a class tomorrow. It's very late at the moment and I just finished reading Convenience Store Woman. It's such a good book and like, I don't know, it just brings me so much joy. Like this book means so much to me. If there is a one book recommendation you are going to take from me, please let it be Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. 160 pages, very quick, very fast read and amazing, great book. I have also made some progress with The Ghost of Oz. I have 5 hours left of the audiobook now and I do like it, but I'm just not a romance reader. I find that boring, so there's the ghost thing, but it's not really holding my interest anymore, but also I feel like I'm too far in to give up now, so... Hello friends, it's Wednesday, it's actually really late, but I have been doing mostly school things today, so... But I do have a reading update. I finished The Ghost of Oz and I'm not a hater, but I am this time. I wish I hadn't finished that book. It got so bad that I started writing notes. Okay, so first of all, I somehow missed the fact that the writer was a man. And I have a lot of feelings about men writing sapphic fiction. And most of those thoughts start with no. Especially because, like, it was just weird, okay? I had to check what age the characters are. Because it was weirdly sexual for a young adult book. And like, okay, the characters are 18, but I find it extremely weird that an adult man wrote this weirdly sexual book about 2 teenage girls. And also, the main character, she is the most self-centered person I have ever read about. She's so mean and I do not understand how her friends forgave her. And also, she was bi and the way she was written, it was extremely bad bi rep. So like, don't read it. Just don't do it. Don't read it. Save yourself the trouble. I checked the Goodreads and there's so many 5-star ratings and I just... How did we read the same book? Really? Like, I think 1 star is rather generous. Yeah, it was just weird. Silvermist and the Ladybug curse, please save me. Yeah, but that's my Wednesday. I hope you all had a better Wednesday than I did. I will see you guys tomorrow. Huh, no. Is it finally over? Guys, happy Friday! We have survived yet another school week. I had a book recommendation thing at school today and I did mine about Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata and it went actually really well. I was so stressed about it because I'm not good at speaking. Like, I may not seem like that because I'm doing YouTube videos, but like most of the time, words are just coming out of my mouth and I have no idea what I'm saying. But it went really well, and I got this really cute card with frogs on it because like frogs. Oh, reading updates. I'm about halfway through Brothers. I did switch from the ebook to the audiobook because I found out that the audiobook is read by Alex Van Halen, so I like that. So I'm really liking the book so far too, even though I don't really know the band, but it's been really interesting, and I have been listening to the music every now and then to like get the vibes. One of my classmates told me today at school that I look like a fairy, and literally best compliment ever, never getting over that. And speaking of fairies, I finished Silvermist and the Ladybug Curse last night, and it was great. It's obviously about Silvermist. She finds this very rare white ladybug and it brings bad luck, and now everyone thinks she's cursed. We follow her when she tries to figure out how to like get rid of the curse, and it was really fun. I really liked it, and there is quite a bit of Vidya in the story, and I like that because she's my favorite of the fairies. Yeah, don't ask me what the time is, it's ridiculously late. Do I have reading updates? I mean, I have been doing nothing but reading since I got home, but I have been reading fan fiction. So, you know, no book updates. I feel like some people are really ashamed of the fact that they read fan fiction. I'm not. I'm very proud of the fact that I read fan fiction, but I'm also taking my fanfic reading history with me to the grave. But I have probably read like 2 books worth of fanfiction this evening, so I'm now listening Brothers.
Said about that first meeting. Lowell's claim to fame was that he'd been the Sex Pistols' road manager, which tells you how the record label was seeing us.
Hi guys, sorry we are sitting in the dark. I had a migraine and I cannot turn the lights on. Even the ring light is a bit too bright, but I'm not gonna talk much. So yeah, I have been just mostly laying in bed all day, but I did finish Brothers by Alex Van Halen and it was really good. It's a memoir, but I also think it's really just a love letter to his brother and the band and the music, and even though I'm not very familiar with the band, I still enjoyed it a lot, especially the audiobook was great. And after I finished Brothers, I switched to the Song of Huntress. I think I mentioned that I started it. It's a historical fantasy thing, really good, really enjoying it so far. I have listened about 30% of it now. I think that's all reading updates for this Saturday. I'm gonna go back to bed now and turn the light off. So, the week is over. It's been somewhat great week of reading. I'm still definitely in a bit of a reading slump, but still finished quite a few books and I'm in the middle of few. So, should we go through everything I read this week? Okay, so this week I finished Burn Our Bodies Down, as well as The Ghost of Oz, Brothers, Bloom, Silvermist and the Ladybug Curse, and was that everything? I mean, that's quite a few books, but was that everything? I think that's everything. Then the books I'm yet to finish, they are The Song of Huntress, really enjoying it so far. And then I'm almost finished with Strawberry Panic manga. This is the omnibus version, it has all the volumes. I read this when I was younger and I really liked it, and the internet seems to not agree with me. Someone described this as a train wreck of weird power dynamics, but I think that makes it so great. Highly recommend. So I'm almost finished with this one, so I will count it as full for the final page count. So the editor me has probably, hopefully, added the pages to the screen as I've been speaking. And here is the final page count for this week. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, maybe consider subscribing my channel and liking and commenting the video. And maybe I will see you guys in the next one.